High Priestess. First card out, listen to your intuition and have patience. This is the advice. Consider carefully what you want before acting. This is quite pertinent considering that we have a lot of Mercury, Mars uh, together, which means fast thinking. Mars, a lot of energy. And if you get a lot of fast thinking, fast processing energy, one may make the mistake of moving too quickly. And here we have life experience. This is something major that's happening, okay? Powerful revelation. And understand that with that, oh, I like this Two of Fire. There are choices that you have to make. Look at there. And so here it is. It makes sense. It's perfectly aligned with the astrological um, forecast here. This month also we're going to have a full moon in Leo, and that's going to be on the right here on the 25th. And so with that full moon on Leo and Mercury and Mars being so close, there may be a tendency for one to move harshly, quickly with the emotions because Leo is a lion, sun shining on it. It wants to express itself. It takes center stage in one's life. Okay, that there's going to be clarity and understanding that's going to come. Hey, look at here, Archangel Raphael. We got big ego energy with the High Priestess. This is very much, we are in this energy of looking at ourselves. Sometimes, if we're not careful, we can restrict ourselves or put ourselves in positions that similar to the Eight of Swords, but more so, where we are binding ourselves or locking ourselves into very strong, hard beliefs that are not allowing us to expand or to reason properly. This may be a concern. It may come up. Yes, Two of Earth is calling us to have balance in our life, the card of Capricorn. Interestingly enough, we're going to be moving soon from Capricorn into Aquarius. And also, the Pluto is moving from Capricorn into Aquarius, going from the place of ruling from a high place to a place of looking at the people and the people deciding what's most important for the people. There's a major pushback worldwide. There have been protests all over the world. There's a lot wherever you are. If you're here in the United States, you don't have access, or you do have access, but it's not going to be in mainstream media. You know, it's not going to be in mainstream media. But we are manifesting and creating at this very time. Here with the Two of Earth, there's going to be a lot of information coming in. But this is telling you at the center of it all, you are to stay grounded. You are to pace yourself. You are to create for yourself in your world at this time stability. No matter what's coming in, no matter what information you receive, daily meditation, exercise, breathing techniques are going to be very helpful for you right now, for all of us. Look at here with the card of balance. We're looking at the energy of temperance. We have Capricorn big time on the table. We have Sagittarius on the table. We have all of us here. We have Cancer energy, Piscean energy, right? We have big Pluto energy, Scorpio energy here. I want you to know Aries is here, Gemini is here. All of the air signs are actually here, be you Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. Okay? Nine of Water is Piscean energy. This is a lot of spiritual growth. This is desires are going to be fulfilled. Once you get understanding on how to manifest and create and you get clarity, you won't be led by your emotions. You're going to lead by your head and involve your emotions to create the world that you desire to live in real time. This desire that you're creating is changing your mindset, which is changing your reality, your perspective on things, which is going to allow you to enjoy life more, no matter what you're going through. Okay? Understand that these are positive and very good techniques for anyone. However, I must put this here. This is not to replace mental health services. This advice given to you is not to replace medical care from doctors, but living your most healthy and speaking life into your situation is going to create for yourself something better. Look at this. Because you're balancing out your life, you're making changes. You're moving away from things this month, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually, that are detrimental to you. You are seeking something better, and it's here, it's coming. The divine is saying it's coming to you. You are seeking something better. With the four of earth, and by seeking something better, you are establishing yourself. Here we go again, Piscean and Aries energy. So this is very headstrong, firm, and considering that you have put in the work, that you're balancing out your life, you've done the spiritual work. Here at the first card comes out, it says High Priestess energy. We are studying, we are putting that into practice. We're not making ourselves readily available for emotional upheaval, practicing self-control, emotional and spiritual intelligence, meaning that we're not easily triggered anymore. If you find that you are easily triggered, the divine wants you to know that you need to practice these exercises of strong self-control. Practice waiting a minute or two before responding. You may be hurting right now. You may be in a relationship with someone. It could be personal, partnership. It could be a family member. It could be someone at the job that has a hair trigger. They go off very quickly, and when they go off, you go off. But since you're here, it's for a reason. It's for you to see that this person lacks something. They lack something, and they need it to be infused with love and a different kind of energy. That being said, it may not be for you to give it to them, but for you to avoid that energy if you are not the one to give it, so that you can leave room for your own peace and harmony. When you see people who are volatile, when you see people who are frazzled, they do not have control over what's happening in their mental or emotional space at the moment, and they are very much in pain. So, that being said, you are growing to a place where you have an understanding. Your old way of thinking has been kind of crushed. You're questioning things that you thought were solid, things that you thought would be permanent are no longer. Some people have dealt with this energy in the last week or so, where there was a lot of volatile energy, so there was a lot of conflict. And that conflict went down even to the home, where people made very rash decisions without thinking things through, which set you in a place where you had to make a better choice, a different choice for yourself. This choice that you're making for yourself, though, is one where you're impassioned. And I'm sorry, because we have Aries and we have Capricorn. I don't know why I say Aries both times, because it's Capricorn, Capricorn. This is Aries over here. Aries is about who you are. What's your path, and what path are you putting yourself on? Aries says, I am. Aries is headstrong. It leads with the head. It is proactive. It's if it needs to react, sometimes that energy can be explosive as well, because Aries is known as a god of war. So as Mars, god of war, it's a lot of energy moving forward. But you're moving forward with a great intellect. You're moving forward this time, not just from the hip, but also with the knowledge that you've had before. So understanding that you've gone through this has not been for nothing. Page of Water, I love it, because it's like your psychic abilities are all open. You are aware of what's going on. You know what it is that you need. It's all coming to you. Somebody new is coming into your life. If you recently had a breakup, or somebody left you unjustly, they may have just boom, ghosted you, or they may have gaslit you. And I say that because with the Page of Water showing up here telling me new relationship, and with this, that means that something ended abruptly, and you probably didn't understand, like, what's going on here. But the person had their own reasons. They had their own reasons for leaving. They thought they could have something better, or, like I say, But I want you to know here we have Ace of Air, which is the Ace of Swords. We have the Nine of Cups, and we have the Page of Cups. And I'm telling you right now, you're about to have amazing, amazing, amazing clarity on what it is that you're going to create. You're having fulfillment of your desires of your heart. And the person that you deserve and the person that deserves you is going to enter into your life. You're going to feel a connection with this person. This person is going to be very caring and they're going to be a friend to you. This is a person that you're going to want to be a friend to. Be mindful. If it feels like the person is fake or artificial, do your homework. But there's a new person coming into your life. I have to say this because we live in a day and age where there's so much deception. People walk around in real life as if they have the filters from their devices with them. And this is not the case. So here we are. Let's see. We have this cards here. Visualize success. See yourself doing well in this situation and have faith in a positive outcome. This is what you'll have to do. This is the manifestation. This is the creation. This is what you're doing. This is absolutely beautiful. Words of abundance. We're going to speak things into existence. This is all the manifestation energy. You have the ability to instantly manifest abundance by choosing powerfully positive words. Always describe your own and the world's economic situation in loving and optimistic terms. And that is what you attract for yourself and others. And understand that in abundance is not just financial. In abundance is your spiritual. In abundance is your health. In abundance is your love life and your harmony in your home. So even when things seem like they're out of control, say, I thank you, God. I thank you, divine universe. I thank you, whatever. You say God, you say Hashem, you say Allah, you say whatever you say. I thank you. Great creator of the universe. I thank you for the foundational energy. I thank you, collective consciousness. I thank you for all of this for bringing me this harmony. I am so thankful for my wealth in each and every area of my life. I thank you for the full healing that I've already received. I thank you for my financial blessings and my security. I thank you for my beautiful children. I thank you for my lovely partner. I thank you for my supportive friends. The brilliant mind of Unishi, pardon me, Ushni Shavijaya. Ushni Shavijaya, goddess of long life. The path of the intellect can yield a long life. And this is what the intellect, the high priestess, studies. And you studying to make yourself better. You studying to make yourself more aware. You studying to create a higher level of consciousness. This is what's going to set you apart from your previous life, from wherever you were yesterday, the day before, the year before, wherever you realize by educating yourself on how to live your life, and by living your life with intention and mindfulness, you create for yourself a new life, even in your current circumstances. When you appreciate what you have and when you let go of what's not good for you, you allow for blessings to come into your life. You are in control of these things. I know it does not seem that way and it seems counterintuitive to some people, but fighting all the way is not going to help you, right? That's not going to help you. But realizing that you are a beauty and that you can have whatever it is that you desire in this world, in the world around you. You want peace? Pray for peace and become peace. You want harmony? Live in harmony, become harmony. You want love? Walk in love, become love, right? You want financial blessings? Live in ease and give where you can. So that's how you're going to open yourself up to receive further blessings. And understand this. This is not the new age phony stuff. This is this is how the world works. You understand? This is how it works. Change. Look at that. Don't scare yourself with the next 40 steps. All you need is that one next action. You can say to love, just show me the first step and change me into one who can take it. There you go. There you go. Look at that. It's not going to be harder than you want it to be. Change is quite possible. The divine is going to give you understanding. I hope that this reading was helpful for you. This goes for all signs. It doesn't matter who you are. It only matters where you are on your journey. Where you are on your journey at this period of time. It doesn't matter where your sun sign is, your ego. Understand that we're all affected in some way. When it rains on all of us. When the sun shines, it shines on all of us. This is how we as spiritual beings having human experiences navigate our way through this world. We all have a default, but we are designed to transcend, to grow, and to become more than our default, more than what the alignment is. The astrological forecast, and even knowing that for yourself, knowing your birth chart, that gives you a baseline from which to spring off from. But when you have a spiritual growth and you have a spiritual mind and you understand intent and understand how we create, understand the idea of creation and manifestation, you will realize it doesn't matter where you start. It matters where you are and where you're going. From where I am, how will I proceed? Many blessings to each and every one of you. January is going to be a heck of a month. Let me see here. There's going to be a time of regeneration. We're going to be dealing with issues of revelation, with Pluto moving from Capricorn into Aquarius. Capricorn dealing mostly with top-down government, and Aquarius dealing with the people, power of the people. So there's going to be some of this conflict in here also in the world. How do we counter it? By balancing our inner beings, by putting our things in perspective, by trying to keep our values proper, by being open to understand, to relate, by exercising self-control, right? By exercising self-control. You see the balance here, High Priestess, the ego and balance. See, High Priestess, this the education, your spiritual life is knowing things that other people may not know. The ego is that part of you that has a desire to be seen or to be recognized, but the balance is the key. The balance is to balance it out. Be mindful what you speak on. Knight of Air comes in. There's a lot of information that may be coming in and bombarding all of us, but what is it? Which path are we going to take? And it's important that we move carefully, that we exercise good judgment with the balance in order to establish ourselves well. And this goes for each and every one of us. This is not for one or the other, okay? It's going to be very important that you exercise the change. So you see here, we are looking at, was this the 28th of January? Oh, okay, and this is going to be some decisions may be made on that evening, the 28th of January. I want you to mark your calendars for this day. Remember to keep a cool head. Be very mindful, whatever's coming up. And the energy can happen a couple of days before or after. But the 28th of January in particular, the way things are aligned, there may be a decision that you make that day that will either can cause an accident, can cause you to do something that you wish you could undo. If you feel sped up in that day, slow down. But also, if you've been waiting for an opportunity, you've been manifesting something, you've been creating something, that day, on that night, may become the opportunity for you to take advantage of something that will be life-changing. So it just marks a very particular energy in which things may move forward very quickly. But if you misstep, it's going to be very difficult after that day. But if you do it smart and you think things through, you're going to have an opportunity to make great progress in your life. I want you to rethink what you think is security for you. It's going to be time to streamline, to think to yourself, what's most important to me? Is it transportation? Is it this particular household or this particular neighborhood? You may want to bring in others to collectively, would you say, sharing resources to start, getting some canned goods separate also, because there may be some destabilization coming up depending on where you are with the food and things of this nature. It's going to be very important this year for people to be on top of it and to work with one another outside of government, outside of big business, because they have us by the short hairs. They have us in a very particular place where a lot of us don't have the freedoms or the power that a lot of, especially here in America, people imagine they have until you're going to buy $6 eggs and foolishness like that because they're price gouging and everything's ran by one or two or three corporations, everything, you know. So there you go. So it's very important that you work together, that you establish groups of people, safe places, that you have also because there is a possibility of natural disasters and other things coming up. Unfortunately, this is a part of life. It's very important that you know what all your important documents are. You may want to protect them from water by putting them in plastic, protect them from fire by putting them in a fireproof safe or something. This is just going to be very important. You want to have your to-go bag, a bag that has important stuff or copies of it, things. You're going to want to have that in order for you to go. If you had to leave rapidly, medicines, things of this nature. I don't know who this is for, but I see somebody running all of a sudden last minute, a moment of crisis. You want to have all of that together. It's going to be important. Have all the important numbers written down. If you only know your numbers from your cell phone, you say mother and you press mother, you need to know your mother's number. You need to know your sister's number. You need to have them written down. It's going to be very, very important. Addresses written down. There may be interruptions in our contact with one another. We all need to be on the same frequency where we're drawing in peace, where we're prepared, where we know who our soul tribe is. So this is going to be very important for all of us, okay? I send each and every one of you peace, love, harmony, joy, and I'm praying for you to have safety and shelter. I'm praying for you to be financially blessed so that you lack no good thing and that you'll be able to be a blessing to others. The blessing here, I want to tell you, this is an awesome meeting. Even with everything that's going on, this night of energy coming in, there's a need to move on. You're setting good foundations in the month of January as long as you stay focused. The whole thing here is that you visualizing success, words of abundance, getting knowledge, leaning into the change. For those of you who don't do big change, leading into change, one little step at a time. What can you do today? That's it. What can you do this moment? Gave you a few things. Get your paperwork together. Get certain things together. Have a bag packed with things that you can use. Have a little extra blanket for the cold weather, things of that nature. Think about that. If you're in a hot climate, everyone should have extra water, different things of that nature. Still want a blanket or something to protect you from the element. Something to protect you from wildlife. I don't know what you can carry. I don't know if it's spears. I don't know, one of those things that has a knife and a mixed tool. What you call it? One of you will know. But please leave a comment. Do like, share, subscribe. I appreciate you coming here. I hope that I've been of use to you. My name is Vanessa, and I love you. Mwah. Until the next time, my dears.